Hello friend, welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure you remember this 1996 Lexus ES300 from previous video. And having it here gives me chance to speak about the engine which is inside of this car. And the engine I'm talking about is the made by Toyota, and it has the model number 1MZ-FE. As you can see on this top cover right here, this is a V6 engine. It's a 3-liter and it's a dual overhead cams with altogether 24 valves. It was made by Toyota and it was on US market starting 1993, and I believe the last vehicle it was put in, it was in 2006. To my knowledge, this engine is pretty reliable and didn't have any major flaws. I will say the flaws which will be catastrophic. But there was one thing which was very known for, and that was build-up of that engine oil, which we call engine oil sludge. This Lexus with 160,000 miles is not any exception with that oil sludge. When it came here, I unfortunately cleaned this cap already, but hopefully you still can see the detail. Look at that buildup. Once again, I'm sorry I wiped it off because I didn't realize I will be making this video, so I cleaned it off. It was way heavier, but let me show you right here with the light. Hopefully putting that light there will help me to show you the amount of sludge which is sitting inside. Do you see that? Camera, or the light is in the way a little bit. But do you see that heavy build-up? That's the sludge, and that's not only here, but unfortunately it was building through entire engine. This Lexus in the owner's manual had a maintenance interval for engine oil, which is 5W30. 5,000 miles, right? I checked the maintenance book. And of course, to prevent sludge, you could just be using 3,500 miles interval, and that will greatly help. Another problem or known thing was that this engine was always a little bit leaking engine oil. So we are still talking about the oil, right? This is all aluminum head, aluminum valve covers, but it had the spots which will be leaking that engine oil. And again, this engine and this Lexus are confirming it. Immediately when it came, right, there was a overnight sitting car here, and within those 12 hours I had the oil here on the ground, on the concrete floor, size of the quarter. I also heard somewhere that this engine had more than often reported problem with the detonation, and it was due to too sensitive knock sensor. But I personally, when I worked for Toyota, I never saw the case or was not replacing this sensor on this engine. And I did maintenance and repair on many of those because, as I said, they continued until that year 2006 and were in very many Toyota vehicles. However, I never saw the case of that sensor. I generally don't like to work on these much. Why? Well, because the orientation of the engine, right? You see the front head, it's easy to get. And what's about the other spark plugs, which are buried back there. So it's not easy, it's not fast, and I will say economical time-wise to work on those, but that's just my personal feeling and doesn't mean that the engine is bad. And if you consider that these were only flaws, and as I said, not catastrophic flaws, I definitely consider this engine as a reliable. One little note Toyota offered, or TRD, right, Toyota Racing Development, they offered the Supercharger for this, which nicely bumped the horsepower up, and it was on 3 models. I think it was on Camry, Avalon, and Solara, I believe. And that's basically all I wanted to share with you about this wonderful, reliable engine. I hope you enjoyed this short video and you find it interesting. Please make sure you are subscribed. I have way more Toyota tech coming your way soon. Thanks for watching and have a great day, my friend.